It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Now, starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma, and at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point, taking a look at the Lakers. Greg, they have home court now. What do they need to do to take advantage of this opportunity?
And, Kevin, these are the games where, I feel like we need to make big shots because the teams are close. 1 or 2 plays either way could decide this thing. That's why you have to value every possession early.
That shot wide open.
Reeves keeping the defense honest there, knocking down that corner 3.
And the Bucks with possession. It's a 3-point game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense making him earn the free throw.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Doncic, no good. We're about 1 minute into the first. Giannis with it, defended by Reeves. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. Pass to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Hachimura. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. James finds Reeves. Lock at 6. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The impressive shot from Hachimura, showing why you got to be up on him defensively.
It's Prince on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. And James pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Off on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. And that one is off. Nice D from Doncic. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Lillard the pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Prince. It's good from long range.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
Pass to LeBron. Of the key, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Just adding to his record scoring total, I tell you, the ageless king, LeBron James is his name.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Good substitution here for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for James. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. Back to Porter. He takes it in and finished off by Porter.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Reeves drives in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Here's Porter, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Reeves outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Reeves has got 8 points.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Bobby Portis. And there's Jackson, and it's Sims in at the center position. Vincent the pass to Reeves. sweet little floater. 10 points for him.
That little teardrop, you got to have that in your bag if you're Austin Reeves.
Porter looking it over. Outside Portis. No good from outside.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Vanderbilt misses.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Trent. Outside Jackson. The kick out to Porter. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's LeBron in for Connect. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Jackson. Torian Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Hachimura the pass to Vincent. With the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
Taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that we...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Speed at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
LeBron outside. From range, LeBron is good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. The Bucks trail. Kuzma, right side, pass to Prince. Over in the corner, Lillard goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lillard's got his second bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Prince finds Lillard. Got a piece of it.
Important that Hachimura continues to make an impact on the defensive end. Terrific block right there.
And James gets it to go. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Gabe Vincent. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Hachimura against Giannis. No good with the layup. LeBron outside. Pass to Connect. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Now here is Hachimura. Antetokounmpo defending. Hachimura kicks to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. And here's Doncic from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Greetings, one and all, the postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for one another.
The phrase gets overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight, it's right.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Porter. The Lakers with the rebound. The 3 for Doncic. Lopez grabs the board.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. This one for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
He's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
And again, the Bucks miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Doncic looking it over. Oh, Doncic long range.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jackson. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Here's Giannis. Here's Sims. Kicks it out to Prince. Lillard attacking. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Still such a fantastic penetrator. When Dame Lillard spots a lane, he doesn't pass it up.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. LeBron outside. Here's Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to James. Reeves has got the lead up to 4 now. 4 Los Angeles.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Prince wide open. Connects from three-point range. Prince has got 6.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Driving in. A shot, no good. Prince with the defensive effort. Lillard outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Sims in the corner. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
He's a 3-level scorer, Damian Lillard. This time getting to work inside.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Vanderbilt, a screen on Prince. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Outside Portis. Back to Lillard. And here's Prince outside. It's hauled in by Doncic. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Lillard, and it's blocked. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Reeves can't hit. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Gwinnett comes in for LeBron. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 10 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
They get a hand on it. 16 feet away. Bucket of the night.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, it's going to make you pay.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Bucks on top. They lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Let's hear it, fans. It's the fourth.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Porter. Bobby Porter's out there with Jackson. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Lopez in at the 5.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jackson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Trent. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. How Coach told his guys, it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's LeBron. Kuzma pulls it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
That one is off. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves comes in for Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. He hits the second from the line.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Down low. It's deflected. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Prince is checked in for the Bucks. Reeves finds Hayes. Now here's LeBron. Hayes with the screen for James. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 4. Lillard dishes to Prince.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And also the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and it's Jackson in for Kyle Kuzma. Reeves against Prince. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Cutting into that deficit now. Well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense to stop him. Mercy, mercy me. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. James outside. Doncic outside. Doncic drops the hammer.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
That free throw good from Doncic.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. The lead is 2. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Here's Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. LA's gone to the free corner 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's LeBron. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion. Hey, if there were ever a game-changing play as far as momentum goes, that might have been it. The bucket, the body, and now the lead.
Outside for Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Beautiful dime from Lillard that time. Good eyes there.
LeBron against Jackson. James absolutely owning the inside.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the work. Up again. Can't throw down the putback. Here's Doncic. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Jackson finds Lillard. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Giannis trading in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you got to have a plan for Giannis on the drive. I mean, he's extremely aggressive. Defense really unable to handle him.
And the second of 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. There's 14 seconds left in the game. And again, the Bucks miss. And an intentional foul clock. The first free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And here's Trent outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Sinks the triple.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so the Lakers take the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed. All right, David, thank you. And that about